I've started my entire Christmas Day shopping.
Christmas Eve.
Tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
No, 23rd tomorrow.
Sunday would have been.
Yeah.
So I have done that.
Well, everything.
No, I have done. Yeah,
I've done that
in
before.
the past. In the past, yeah.
To be fair,
Got in town early doors and then just fucking had a mad.
You got to plan it out. You got to have a route like a ninja.
Yeah.
You can't do any window shopping at all. You got to steam in there.
You got to know what you want and bang, you get in there.
Well, you got to list all your shops, get them on a map, maybe make a 3D model of it, like to scale, and like walk it a couple times before you go in.
You laugh, right? He does that. He does, right? He plans his route in the shop with a blueprint of the shop.
Yeah.
Like,
You got to do that.
No.
You got to do that. But this year, no, I'm done. I thought I finished all my wrapping last night, and then I went into our back room and I saw one on the table. I was like, fuck, I'll just put it all away.
Do you know what? I've had a nightmare as well, right? Because she does all the wrapping and that, but she's broke her rib, so she's in agony. She keeps dropping these hints about how she's struggling. And I'm like, take another cold cold.
Do you know what? Do you know what? If anyone did a present wrapping service, and it was just, do you know what you call it? You call it blokes. What's that thing called? Blokes.com. So all the shit blokes are crap at, like rapping, right? Jay, I haven't got a decent hand on my body at the moment. I'm in clip with both of these things. So like me trying to wrap presents last night, and it's disrespectful because Janine's got we've got a wax seal. She's gone to town on all hers, man.
It's like,
and it is me, just like, mine just looked like Freddy Krueger had a fucking fight with a sellotape.
Something you found, something you get given in jail.
It's not fun. So do you know what I mean? There needs to be a service, and I would call it blokes.
Yeah, you just drop your presents off, you pick them up a bit later and they're all wrapped for you. Yeah. Nicely as well, properly.
Who's that for, Bosh?
Yeah.
I would pay good money for that.
For the charity I've been raising money for, and a load of girls wrapping presents.
Yeah.
At the Trafford Centre.
What charity is that? We can give it a
for the Cancer Northwest charity. I'll get it. I'll look on my phone in a minute and give you the proper one. But
so you can is it in the Trafford Centre?
I think it is. Yeah.
See, that's the problem, though, isn't it? What lunatics are going at the Trafford Centre?
They did.
I'm going tonight.
What?
Right. There you go.
Mate, I've had a stinker. Right?
I'll have a look now while you're talking about the
honestly, right, Steve, I thought I was organised, yeah. I had everything bought. The main presents for everyone, yeah, sorted. She's sorted. All the kids are sorted. The only one I had to get was my eldest. She wanted a scooter, right? Went to go and get it from Alpha's after we did the news this morning. Didn't have the one I wanted.
That's it, Jay. If you give him a plug there, mate.
Yeah. It's called North Care Charity, yeah?
Yeah.
Producer Ethan, N-Care Charity on Twitter. Find that. Put a link in the description, yeah?
Cheers.
And in the chat. We'll give them a plug, doing great work there.
Yeah.
So, went to Curry's to get this scooter, and I said to the guy, like, an electric scooter, she's 13, can she have a kiddies one? He went, no, you need to get her an adult one. But he went, don't get her one, no. I went, well, that's an interesting sales technique. He went, she'll get it took off her. He said they're taking it off everyone.
Who's they?
The police.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah.
See,
they're
kids
legal,
on
aren't
scooters.
they? They're legal.
They're illegal.
What's that?
It's something that's very funny that I'm not going to read out.
Right.
That's making sure we're here next week.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I had to ring mum. I said, look, because they take it off you and they fine you as well. And you don't get it back, obviously.
So it's just short of a grand,
do you need
innit?
a licence for it?
Yeah, I think you need
illegal, aren't they?
they're illegal. I think you need it
illegal.
Illegal. If you're allowed on private roads, that's why you can sell them.
Yeah.
So you can sell these. Kids can go on private roads on them, but obviously she's going to be going through Eccles and Earlham in it. And there's quite a lot of old Bill around there that have got now better to do than go, oh yeah, let's do it.
Well, it's sold all over crime, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they just sat around all day like in this utopia there's no crime here anymore. What are we going to do?
I saw something on Twitter yesterday, right, where the police have put an appeal out for someone because she broke a number plate on a police car, and a guy had quote tweeted it saying, "I had my house burgled, and I phoned you while you were in my house, and you said you couldn't come round, you couldn't do fuck all about it, and best of luck on it, is that the other, but you want me to help someone find a fucking number plate."
A number plate. Jesus Christ.
It's mental, isn't it?
It is. Do you know what I mean? And I hate these, like, you know when you go like, oh, people always do it, don't they, when there's someone going, oh, you've got time to do this, but it's true. Like, they have got time to do these frivolous, nonsensical things, and yet you're saying there someone's in your house and ringing them up, so this bloke's rang them up.
Yeah, ring us tomorrow. Yeah. All right, yeah, Will.
Yeah.
I actually think it would have been a move in that sense.
Go on.
Role play it with me. So you be 999 operator.
Yeah.
Hello, there's a guy in my house robbing my house. He's still in my house right now.
Right, okay. I'm sorry, there's not much we can do about that.
All right, cool. Don't worry about it. Just send a morgue round because I've got a shotgun. See you in a bit.
You're straight round. You're round before you put the phone down.
Yeah. And then when you get round there, you say, you said I had a shotgun. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You do not record our calls. Yeah. All right. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, if you want him, he's tied up in my garage. I didn't shoot him, though.
I don't have a shotgun, but you don't anymore.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the fucking reasons why you get it took off you. What's that? You had a licence.
In case you haven't wondered, and no, it's Stephen, I haven't wondered, that don't even make sense. Uncle Webby's with us.
Yeah.
And do you know where else Webby's going to be with us?
Go on.
On the 28th. Where
Yes. Yeah, Dublin. Looking forward.
Are you looking forward to this or what?
Looking forward to it,
Have you been
yeah.
out with Webby?
No,
Have you not?
I don't think so.
Webby used,
Webby used to do. You used to do the Twitter nights, didn't you?
Yeah, they were good nights then, weren't they?
I tell you
They were
what,
good nights.
we used to. Where was it down in Axe?
Red Wednesdays, was it?
About 12 years ago.
12 years ago, wasn't it?
This is back when we were good, Steve.
Yeah.
We used to talk about winning things and that's how long ago it was. And Webby used to organise it. Webby was like the party.
The daddy.
The daddy.
Like the Huggy Bear.
Right.
The Huggy Bear was.
Yeah. And yeah, you might be right. Accurate there, lad. And he used to get everyone together from the Twitter universe.
It was great, wasn't it? Meeting people you spoke to, and we had the crap, some great nights.
Wasn't there a big Facebook group associated with that?
Now there was, right, Steve. There's two sets, right.
Oh.
There was the twit face lot, the professionals, people like that,
Yeah,
got
there
dressed
was. I
up.
remember that.
Do you remember
that? Yeah,
and we were like.
They used to have proper dudes, OJ, didn't they?
Yeah, they used to have like suited and booted.
Dicky balls. We'd just turn up with whatever to get blind drunk.
Me and the Nag's Head.
Nag's Head steaming.
Like, you know what I mean? Just absolutely on it. And like we were, like the other ones.
Yeah.
So you'd have the proper one that was all organised with invitations and all that, and you'd have Webby sending out the text saying like, Friday night, Nag's Head.
Nag's Head's 5 o'clock. Get there.
Yeah, it was sick though.
Met some great people there who are still seen now. No, to this day, still at Old Trafford.
All them lot, Norwood, Tomo, all them lot were on it.
Remember the night out after the Arsenal game?
Mate, I've still got the photos.
Oh, that fucking City fan having a go at me. What's to knock your head off? We just beat Arsenal 8-2. She's trying to tell us we were shit.
Yeah.
What's a killer?
Yeah. We had to take you away in the end because she was going.
Right,
she was pushing the limits.
She's proper like Bertie Magoob.
Yeah.
We just destroyed Arsenal 8-2.
The only Berts that get like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you remember City beat Spurs that day, 6-1, I think.
Oh, was that the day at Spurs?
Yeah, and I think they'd gone top, and we had to win by
6
goals.
And then we done it.
And we did it, and we scored 8, so we went top.
Yeah.
So they were fuming because it was like there was an international break after it, so we were top of the international break or whatever the break was, and they were. So we bumped in, and I forgot about her. And
she had a great night. Steve Crabtree was with us.
Steve Crabtree was there. Yeah, this is back when I used to get on it. Yeah, it was good. That still got the pictures. Yeah, mate.
And did some OJ.
Yeah, messing.
Woody there? I don't think he was there.
No, I don't. Woody, I don't know. I don't think he was.
No, it was a good night.
Yeah, it
was. Great day.
Great day, eh? Back in the day when you used to batter teams, go out and get hammered, celebrate it.
You remember just talking about that match? You remember the centre midfield that day?
Steve's good at this. In fact, right, no, wait.
I'll give you the team.
Right.
Go on,
wait, this is what Steve does, right?
I'm smelling cleverly.
Yeah.
You smelt him.
But it's got its own Wikipedia page, that result.
Was it Anderson with him? Yeah. It was. Yeah. I'm thinking Welbeck.
Yes, scored the first goal.
Ashley Young.
Yes.
Welbeck. Because you remember we beat Spurs on the Wednesday night, hadn't we? We played Spurs at Arsenal, and then Welbeck done his hamstring in dinner against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Go on, give me the rest. So,
you can do it all.
Got De Gea in nets.
No, let me do this. Go on. I'm going to say Chicharito up front.
No, let's start from the back.
Oh, from the back. So De Gea.
Yeah.
Raphael.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he could be right.
No.
Smalling played in that game.
I'll give you a clue about one of them. Still plays for United.
No. Hang on.
One of our defenders still.
Johnny Evans.
Yeah.
I tell you why. Evans gave the penalty away.
Yeah.
Did Johnny Evans and Rio?
No. No.
What?
Chris Smalling.
Smalling.
Yeah.
Johnny Evans and Smalling.
One of these two is the right back. I don't know.
Evra was left back.
Yeah, and I don't know who the right back is out of the two.
I think it was Smalling. If it's Phil Jones and Evans, I think it was Smalling.
Because there was occasions.
Midfield of Nambred.
Yep.
Anderson,
Ashley Young,
Ashley
Anderson,
and your front
Rooney
two.
and Welbeck up front.
Got it.
Did Jason come off the bench?
Yeah.
And Jason Park.
Yeah.
Come off and score.
I can only say, right, do you remember that kid that used to play for Arsenal, that Johan Giroud?
Yeah.
I think that performance is the worst performance by a professional footballer I've ever seen.
You never know.
Like, I genuinely think it's like someone went to him, here's a load of dough.
Like he won a
play as badly as you
competition.
can. Yeah,
Like
I've never seen a player play as badly as he played. He gave up after like 20 minutes.
I also seen a game live.
Arsenal's team had like Van Persie in that, innit?
Yeah,
He missed the penalty, didn't he?
Yeah,
But he still scored.
It was an FA Cup match on telly once between
Alright.
Coventry
Go on.
and Cambridge United when Dion was at Cambridge, and he was a centre half.
Fucking on
Coventry called,
1992.
Coventry called Peter Billing. It's frightening a police horse. He was that ugly,
Right.
and he scored the best own goal you'll ever see.
Better than Jamie Pollock's?
Better than Jamie Pollock. Better than Kevin Moran's. Do you remember Kevin Moran's against Spurs?
Yeah. Pollock's is a hell of a goal.
No, this one was better.
Pollock lobs someone.
The only way this is a better goal is it a volley? Is this a volley?
Sliced into his net. The ball boys were laughing at him behind the goal. You know, you got his ball boys' heads have fell off. And Dublin's laughing as well. They're all laughing. Peter Billing, have a look at him, frightened the police horse. Scared her. Scary player.
I miss you, Webby.
I know. Webby, I say this every time you're on, right? Me and Steve said, like, this is your show as much as ours. It's an open invite.
I've
Come
been
on every
busy.
week.
I've been obviously
Stop
since
being
the last week,
busy.
I've been, with the Charlatans doing a bit of ducking and diving with the boys.
We've been the old Tim Burgess and all them lot.
Great lads, you know. Great lads, great band. You know, him and Mark are Mad United fans. The other two lads are Wolves fans.
Where are they from, the Charlatans? Where are you all from?
Well,
Where's Tim Burgess
Tim was
from?
born in Salford, but obviously up in Middlewich.
Wow.
Northwich, sorry. Mark's originally from Stretford, now lives in London. The other two lads are from Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
And Pete, the drummer, he's a Red. He lives up past all. He was a drummer. He told me some stories, Pete.
Yeah.
He was with a Verve. He was their drummer for years.
Right.
I didn't recognise him.
They're all Reds, aren't they?
Richard Ashcroft's a Red. So he's told me about, true story this, so we sat in the dressing rooms before we got on, obviously the support band's on, and he bought a drum kit off, and I can't remember, this do me any, someone from Led Zeppelin, I think it was, a drummer.
I don't know the
No,
drummer.
they bought,
Probably would be a drummer that's selling a drum kit. Like.
No, it wasn't. he'd bought it from a shop all those years ago.
Right.
He paid 350 quid for this. Obviously, he practised on it and all that, and then he went to get it fixed, and the bloke said, "Where have you got this from? You know what it belongs to." So I think it was one there.
John Bonham was the drummer. He's dead now.
Yeah. He got offered, and I know he's not blagging Pete, he got offered 2 or 3 months ago £500,000 quid for it.
Was it suck you off or something? The fucking hell sort of doll was that?
£500,000
For
quid.
a drum kit?
For a drum kit.
Cool, I'll drop it off.
Do you get Led Zeppelin with it?
But do you reckon the bidder for it was Bono?
Sure.
Bono?
But it's a fucking piece of arc, music, history, that.
Yeah.
You know, he played on it, and then he just bought, obviously, come on, about hard times, so he got a new one. Someone bought it off him, ended up in his shop. He paid £350 quid. So this time in a couple of years, it could be worth £1 million quid.
Or 300.
Yeah. No, it'd be it's
But he's not taking that then?
Doesn't need it, does he? Doesn't need it, does he? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Who's turning half a fucking mill down?
Well,
Oh man, it's a short life, you know.
You have one of my kids for that.
You can have all three, man.
well, I think he's going to do it in before he goes, because his kids have got their eye on it now anyway, haven't they? You know what I mean? So
That's it. Here's how life works, right?
Yeah.
You say no, even if it is fucking Bono, right? You fucking pie Bono for it. You walk in, one of the kids drawing a cock on it.
Yeah.
Nailed
One
on.
of the kids has put the foot through it or set fire to it. Like, oh god.
Or the missus, someone's come round to sell that drum that was in the garage.
I was clearing out the garage and the man offered to take that drum kit as well.
He's got 50 quid though.
Yeah.
no, we paid him 50 quid to
we
move
paid him
it.
50 quid, he took that with him as well.
Imagine.
Yeah, so well, it's
Man, the van's been round for it.
great few nights with the lads.
You know.
Away on the tour, always great to catch up with them, talk football.
Where have they been? Where have they toured?
The UK, I didn't obviously go on the full tour with him like I did the other year. I just went to Manchester, Liverpool.
How do you know the charlatans on Webby? Let's not normalise this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Let's not sit here like
just
me and still like we don't see. I've just been out with the charlatans on tour with him. How?
My mate Nick Fraser used to work at United in the Red. Used to be the Red Cafe manager.
Right, okay.
When I was working for Ned, and we just become mates, and it was pretty mad. Salford were playing Notts County in the FA Cup match. Remember, it was live on telly when he knocked Notts County out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Alan Smith was playing for Notts County that night.
Yeah.
And Gary Nev said to me, "Do us a favour, Webby. My mate's coming, will you just keep an eye on him? Because they'd been on the ale all day." You know what I mean? And it was Tim all those years ago.
Really?
And then we just hit it off like an house on fire.
That's meant that.
You know what I mean? Tim's a great bloke, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he comes across well. I've seen him on a few things.
He's a top lad, Tim. He's a real good lad. And obviously when I was poorly, he was ringing me every day, you know, for a chat. If you never... Because I was in some dark places sometimes where you want to ring people like... But then you're thinking, well, they've got their own life, they've got a job. But Tim would drop everything.
Yeah.
And he'd say, listen, I'm making a new album, but you want to speak to me, I stopped making a new album.
Yeah.
And I speak to you. You know, he's a great lad. It's something I'll never forget. And he's always there, ringing me and texting when United, especially when United got beat with what the F's going on.
Really?
Yeah, and he's...
Say that.
And he loves to go to watch United. Obviously, he lives in Norwich, and it's a little true story. You know, it's been a year, wasn't it, a few days ago since the great Teddy Hall passed away.
Do you know what's funny? I've seen it.
Go
on, I want to say something about that. Go on.
I got Tim a pair of tickets. We was playing Norwich at R5 on a Saturday. Now he's young lad's a United fan.
Yeah.
And this is you couldn't make this up. 4:30 he sends me a picture which is not on his phone, it's on my other phone. And he was sat next to Teddy Hall in the ground, and and it wasn't like they just sat in the wrong seats. He went to the ticket seats. He went, "We just need Mark now. We could do a bit of music." Now, obviously, I'd met Teddy through Pete Boyle quite a few times, especially when there was a lot of Birmingham teams in the Premiership. Teddy would be there singing his heart out. Love United, absolutely United daft. And it's been a year, mate, and one of the best gigs I've been to in recent years was the specials at Victoria Warehouse. Yeah. It was absolute banging night, you know what I mean?
That's so your era, innit?
Specials.
I've got a few of my uncles all
Unbelievable. I had something to say as well. Well, I was down at the ground today, and when I walked past the Trinity statue, there's a picture of Terry Hall there. Yeah. Someone put it out, obviously this morning or whatever. You know, it's not been that long. Yeah. But I was thinking that. Yeah. I was thinking it must be about you.
Got to know him through Pete Boyle. Pete's a very good mate. Was a very good friend of his, and United knew everything about United. You know, love United.
He's from Coventry, or
Coventry, yeah. Love United. It was his life, and obviously you went to a away game. We remember years ago, you used to have Coventry, Birmingham, Villa. You know, people like that. Teddy was always there. If you didn't see Teddy Hall in the away end, in that area, he was ill, or he was put in a gig, and he used to work his gigs round United games. You know,
we've got a lot of musicians that follow United, haven't we, really?
Yeah.
And I'm not talking Ollie Murs, I'm talking magicians.
No, thank God you said that, because I would have had to say it for you. Jesus, Webb. You said musicians, not actors.
Ian Brown was 3 seats behind me for...
In K-Stand, he used to sit next to me all the time there. What buzz that one coming out for your own song?
Yeah. Oh, I remember the 2007 season, when we play West Ham, Tevez on the other team. Yeah. That day...
When we won the league, we had to stay up, yeah.
So, they beat us 1-0, didn't they?
Yeah, Fergie was fuming, wasn't he?
We battered him, didn't we?
Rang Fergie and went like, what are you doing? Neil Warnock, because Sheffield United got relegated, and he rang Fergie.
They sued West Ham?
Yeah, do you remember? Fergie put out a reserve team.
It was a decent team, that, though, wasn't it?
Fergie said we battered him, they won 1-0.
Do you remember that game? I think we had like 30-odd shots on target.
I'm going to be honest with you. We were doing the conga and Cotton Eye Joe in the forecourt downstairs. Someone may or may not have robbed all the Budweiser from... We used to serve Budweiser in there. Yeah. One of the lads left the...
He's looking at me then.
Someone left one of the kiosks open and...
Wow. Left them open? Yeah.
Well, they were trying to take them back. They were trying to take like crates back, and someone just said, "Actually,
leave them.
We'll look after them."
Pretty much that. Yeah. So, but I remember like he'd sat there a few years, and you could chat to him all the time. Yeah. But I remember turning around to him because we come out to This Is the One.
So good.
And turning around, I think he'd had a few that day because he was pretty chill and relaxed. Yeah. But I remember it was before the trophy lift actually. I turned round and he must have had a few during the game, and he's doing that Manchester while his song's playing, and I remember turning around and going, "That's mad as fuck." That. This
Ian Brown.
He was 3 seats behind me, so I was PP 32, bottom of E138 in K-Stand for fucking since '97 to about 2014, right? 15. So I was there for fucking ages. And then it was just random as fuck. Probably that season, if not a season before. Ian Brown just fucking turns up. You see him there one game, don't you? You go, fucking hell, Ian Brown.
Yeah. Did he get mithered?
No.
Everyone left him alone?
Yeah, left him alone.
Because I've met him like once.
It's funny though.
I know he's gone a bit off the...
That forecourt's a bit of a low ceiling one, isn't it? Because obviously you're under K-Stand.
Yeah.
but he's got a proper bouncy walk.
Yeah.
So you just see his head.
Like Mr. Soft, didn't he?
Yeah.
Really?
You just see, like, if you stood in at the entrance, you just see Ian Brown head just.
Used to watch
So that's class. That's
But he used to walk past Sam Platts every game. So he used to walk down the over from Salford Quays that way and walk past Sam Platts every game. But you could see him 2 miles off. You knew Ian Brown was en route to Quay stand.
But he was with his kids. He was with his kids. His kids was probably. They must be.
I tell you, he used to be always at Old Trafford as well. Errol Brown, hot chocolate. Mad United fan.
That's who I model my hair do on. Errol Brown.
I always remember him doing it. Remember the half-time draw we used to do? Remember him coming on with 2 right decent dolly birds. Yeah, Errol Brown. Yeah. Not one, a pair of them on each arm. Big long.
Yeah, do you remember that? They used to do the outside. You know why they stopped doing it? It's because people started giving like the ref grief and all that, wasn't it? You know, like they used to get them on the mic, didn't they? And I remember like people used to say this referee and all that.
When the Spice Girls come and done the half-time draw, yeah.
Spice.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Imagine the fucking Spice Girls doing a raffle.
It's mental.
Just like, doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
Like, do you know what? The 90s was peak, man. It was elite. It really was. Like, some of the stuff that used to go on is just amazing. You could, like, you tell people, like, shut up. And, like, the Spice Girls at the time, people go, the Spice Girls, they were literally, like, the most successful band on the planet at the time.
Drawing a raffle ticket out in the rain.
Literally the sort of shit that you get Love Island or fucking Coronation Street people doing.
100%. Do you know what I loved? Do you remember when, talk about Paul Ince before, do you remember when Chris Eubank came on the pitch?
Yeah.
And Paul Ince is Nigel Benn's cousin, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he was just before he was due to fight Nigel Benn. Yeah. So Chris Eubank's come on the pitch.
95.
Yeah. And everyone's booed him. And everyone's shouting Nigel Benn. But then someone like Linda Paddock or wherever was singing. So he's gone over to them, like wearing his monocle and his joggers and all that nonsense.
Was
he rocking the monocle and that back then?
Yeah.
Or was it later that?
Nah, he always did it, man. He was rocking them when he was world champion. It was mental. Like
top boxer.
Eubank.
Met him at Wembley, got a picture on the phone there.
Fully off his fucking melon though, innit?
Yeah,
100%. Met him at Wembley in Wembley Hill.
Don't you think he's got a touch of the Furies about him? Like, you know how like John and Tyson Fury sound like no one else?
Yeah.
Chris and Chris Eubank Jr., I don't think anyone else sounds like them.
He does have a... It's weird that his son's... I don't know.
Al Fordham sounds like
yeah, John and Tyson Fury, like, supposedly Mancunian.
No.
Supposedly Wythenshawe.
No one else.
Unless it's a bit of unless it's a street in Wythenshawe I've never heard of.
Have you heard Steve's John Fury?
No.
I'm not doing it now. Might do it in Dublin after
a few
skin
Guinness.
full of Guinness, yeah.
Right, okay. It is good. It's his party trick. Santa Baby. Yeah. The season for a fresh cut is finally here. Yeah. Basically, you know the drill, right? Manscaped have got you covered this Christmas. 20% off and free shipping using the code Howson. You can join the 8 million men worldwide and you can get the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. Yeah, because after Christmas, a lot of people let themselves go. You want to look good, don't you? You don't want one of those guys.
We're on the Lawnmower 5.0 now.
We've waited for this, haven't we, bro?
We've been here since 2.0.
We've been in the trenches.
We've been here since 2.0.
Well, there you go. Manscaped got you covered, yeah? And it's not just the Lawnmower 5.0. You get the Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose trimmer. You get the Boxers 2.0 as well. You get the Shears 3.0 nail grooming kit. It's not nail clippers, it's the nail grooming kit. You get all that, yeah? So you're going to look proper fresh after Christmas. There's nothing better than after Christmas when everyone's let themselves go, you looking better than ever. So go and check out the link in the description. 20% off and free shipping using the code Howson. You get the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, you get the Shears, you get the grooming kit, you get the boxer briefs, you get all that good stuff. You get the shed travel bag to put it in, and you look nice and fresh for January, yeah?
Listen, on me, it's all on me. Go buy it or Jay's going back on the sniff.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds like a deal, yeah? And no one wants to see that. Don't ruin my Christmas. So go and check out the link in the description using the code Howson, 20% off and free shipping. Your balls will thank you in January.
And so will Jay's family, so they're not having to do, you know,
pick me up from the police
supervised
station.
Visits.
Yeah, supervised visits, drop off some clothes and all that stuff. You know how it is. Some comments. Everyone loves you, Webby. Do you know that?
Oh,
they do. It's just Webby is mint. David Ellingsworth, Webby is fucking mint. He is. And Webby's going to be with us in Dublin, don't forget that as well if you can get over there.
You're going to get me on for 5 or what? Maybe a few stories.
No, we'll get you on for a little spell, innit? You can tell us some stories. I'm Roberto, says just Gary Neville asking Uncle Webby to babysit his pal. I love that, the way you dropped that as well, yeah. Gary Neville saying, can you look after Tim Burgess for us? Class that. You're right over there. What was going on there?
His head fell off.
Hey? Yeah.
Shit's going western.
What about you, Webby? You all sorted for Christmas?
Yeah, done
He's all sorted, Mr. Organised over there.
Online web.
Yeah?
Done it. Having that, and I've got a mate who works at the airport.
He's always got a mate, man. He's always got a guy on it. Do you know what I mean? Proper as he's always got someone.
Yeah,
When we get you 50 quid cash for 40 quid.
He can. Honestly, trust me.
I can. Right, no, absolutely. Right.
Just careful where you spend it.
Yeah.
Don't take it. Don't try and cash it in at the bank.
Kebab shop it as usual.
Yeah, no, I've done early doors. You know, got the kids sorted. Give them Bugs Bunny. A few little wrap ups. That's it. All done, mate. It's a load of.
Are they all right with that then? Just give them down.
Yeah, because if you buy them something, moan, don't they? 9 times out of 10.
How old are they?
Can you mind about 40 odd? I think. I've got 40 odd. No, but the thing is, I've just come through town now. There, obviously, I've come here.
Is it chaos?
Full of absolute plant pots.
Yeah.
Wearing all these stupid turkey things on their head. And I'm supposed to go in for the pint with the lads who used to work on the railway. Not a chance. I'm getting off home.
Yeah.
I'm not staying in town.
Well, it's
not Mad Friday.
I was going to say, is it Mad Friday now?
Mad Friday was last Friday, wasn't it? I'm not know. Every Friday's mad in town.
Nah, because Mad Friday's is it like the last week? Last Friday
before you break up from work.
Right, so it's usually not this late, innit? It's usually around the 15th.
15th to the 18th.
You're probably right, it probably was last week.
Yeah, it's when building sites shut down, essentially.
Yeah, that's it, innit? Because that used to be
It's not been that cold, it's fucking 12 degrees.
No, that's not that fucking bad. But Mad Friday used to be crazy. When we used to work on the news, we used to cover some all sorts of stories there.
Yeah.
You just have people just getting in.
I always remember there, talking about Mad Friday, I used to work up on the doors in Oldham, mate of mine, Graham May. And the gaffer said, Webby, any chance you can get up early on Mad Friday? You know, we want to try and keep the clowns out, but instead of you getting there at 6, 7.
We're going to fucking shut.
We got up there at 2, we got up there at 2 o'clock, every fucking window was putting. Every window was putting. Right, just cool. Same round, got a kebab and went home. Got an early afternoon kebab and got on my toes. Every window was put through.
Really?
Every window in the gas.
Jesus Christ. What about Christmas? You just having a chilled one then, you?
Yeah, obviously I'm there double early for the Villa game. No, it's 8 o'clock at the hotel. We're open from about 12-1. I like to get there and suss it out every match day. So I'll be on parade from about 11-12.
Long old day, that.
And then obviously it's Johnny Coughlin's, the Bandit Bus Johnny's 50th.
Oh, yeah.
On the 27th, we're all going for the Chinese for that. We're going, a few heads going, Sam and all that. So
Sam Smart.
How
is he? I've not seen him for a little while.
He's still causing murders, and he's not on social media. He's not on Twitter or Instagram. Barred for life off them. Now he's causing murder on Facebook. You know, he's like Peter Pan. He's about 18, he's Sam, my dad.
Yeah.
Right,
when I was a little kid.
He's all right, Sam. He's a great boy.
Like,
did you ever tell you the story about
Coco and them lot? Were like.
Yeah. They're the ones who took all the shit from the likes of us going to the match now.
Honestly,
they took the shit, all the black finger and all that. They took it all. But a little story there when we used to play for the Grey Mare. That was a class football team. That
the Grey Mare's always had a good football team. Weird that. I don't know if it still does. But
no, it's knocked down now, isn't it? The Grey Mare Poodles barn on Varley Street. But we told you about the Oldham kit, didn't we? That's the story about the Oldham kit. I told you that one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, was
I told you that one.
Yeah.
So we're playing on Mellons.
Playing on Boundary Park after robbing it the day before.
Yeah. Sorry.
Allegedly.
Statute of limitations, where we don't worry about it.
And we're playing on Mellons there, and the pitch was rock hard.
It's fucking melons.
Rock hard. It's either, yeah, but you remember my melon, Steve? They used to call it off on a Wednesday morning. Come Sunday afternoon, it'd be 100 degrees. The council used to call it off, didn't they, early doors, melon?
I think someone's just bought it, you know. I don't know if they're going to redevelop it into anything.
Yeah, great times on melons. You know, every pitch was, the change rooms were massive. And I always remember...
Massive. They were fucking hanging, though.
Oh, yeah. Hanging. So I remember us getting there a match, and it was like end of the season. We needed to win to get promoted. And Sam's got on his phone, he's gone... Just getting a couple of work vans to come to sort the pitch out before we kick off. We got there, there's 4 fire engines putting water on the pitch. Unbelievable. And Sam had got on the phone to the thing, just go and water this pitch for us.
So you got the fire engines down?
Get the fire brigade to water the pitch, yeah.
Well, you know, they've got nothing else to do.
No, Sam's a top lad.
Can't come to that fire, we're busy watering this pitch.
You can't get shenanigans like this no more, because everything's trackered. There's too many fucking busybody pricks
on social media. That's on Twitter.
Imagine that Twitter was going there.
Well, your vehicle would be tracked.
Fireman Sam's.
Someone would be out of fucking driver's hours.
Yeah.
Someone would be fucking... They would screenshot it or take a photo of it on finger, and they'd be like, is this one of yours?
Yeah.
Just fuck off, you.
That's why the 90s was the best.
Yeah.
80s and 90s were the best. There was no social media to nose things up.
No.
You know what I mean?
How many people wouldn't have jobs, wives, fucking anything now if social media was as prevalent now in the 90s.
Yeah.
Even when me and you, mate, weren't that bad. Like in the noughties. Like, it's only like last 5-6 years probably it's gone turbo.
Yeah.
Like, because you used to be able to go out and get up to stuff and it wouldn't be like everyone would be filming it. Now, though, everything's on camera. Like, you're getting messages and all that and tagged in stuff. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, you couldn't wag work now.
Imagine.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you used to be able to wag work and no dramas. Now you wag work, it's all over social media. People telling you
after the Champions League final 2009,
go on.
My mate Ben went. He was going birdcage, and I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking done. We're going home. We just lost. Yeah. If we won, I'm out all night, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we end up in Magaluf, like with an armed robber. Don't like you do.
It's one of his stories, this.
But I don't think this is 2009. I think in 2023, like I don't think you get away with it still.
No, you don't. Do you know what I mean? And like, I get
that was painful. That Rome final over there.
Was you over there? Yeah.
Yeah, I went over there. Yeah.
What was it like?
Painful.
Yeah. No, I mean, this game was shit. What
painful,
was
everything.
Like? Just
I went over to Rome. I went to the
Rome's tasty.
This is finals in a nutshell, innit? They're amazing when you win, but they're so bad when you lose.
I went to the Rome one. Yeah. You'll tell me the season now when they beat us 2-1 when it all kicked off and we beat them 6 in the return like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
07.
That was not over there.
That was the one where they were levering everyone.
But that was why it was such a good atmosphere at home.
Yeah.
Oh mate, there was
over there was like it wasn't that. I always remembered like obviously staying the night in a match. They kept us in. They played the rerun of the '99 final while he kept us in the ground. And Christ, how painful was that? We'd just been beat 2-1, and they put it on the big screens, the full match of '99.
Thinking that'll placate you. It's the worst game of football ever.
Put the semi-final against Juventus.
There's 90 minutes. 90 seconds where it gets good.
That's such a good point, right? Because I see this on socials. People saying, I've seen people say I'm gonna sit down and watch the '99 final.
Don't lie. Just watch the last 3 seconds.
Watch the semi-final.
Yeah. That '99 final is 90 minutes.
Or watch the Barcelona games. If you want to watch the games, watch them games because they were great.
That was probably one of the best nights of following United, that semi-final. Over in Turin when we beat them 3-2.
The thing is, people forget that at the time, on the coefficients, they was as dominant in 98,
Steve, look at their team. Fucking frightening.
They was as dominant. They did shit in the league, which makes people go, they must have been shit, but they weren't shit. They was as dominant on the coefficients as Barcelona were when they won 2 titles.
That's a good point.
They were that dominant. Zidane, Conte, Davids, Inzaghi, Del Piero, who was injured for our game. They were fucking incredible. They was so good. So
you always see
there was all them records that you hear about. No English team's ever beaten an Italian team. We went 2-0 down to one of the greatest teams of all time, and Roy Keane went, "On fucking what?"
No, that's not happening. Not on my watch.
Well, you know, being in the match and obviously can still remember it now. Vague parts of it is that we dominated the game even at 2-0. I was still confident we was getting through. And when they scored, they had a big fountain behind the goal. What went up and used to play, was it the Blues Brothers or something? When they scored a goal, I remember saying to my mate Martin, we're getting through here, and I'll never ever forget. I think I still got the bruise. When we put the third one in, there was segregation. And I ran between it, and those Italian police were hitting me with those sticks. I did not give a monkey's chuff. You know what I mean? I remember going back to Milan. That's where we stayed in Milan.
Yeah.
In the Irish bar, and we were drinking it dry until 6:30 in the morning.
I can imagine a rager that was.
And what a great night.
I was 15.
What a great night.
I was 19, yeah.
Great night.
Fucking hell.
And I always remember saying that about Juventus. There's an interview there when United have got through in the Champions League. It wouldn't have been that year. And I think Gary Newborn says to Gary Neville and Gary Neville asked him, did Juventus win? And he went, yeah, they threw, and you can see his colour draining his face because they had a chance to knock him out. And United did as well. Once I remember going over there, and Juventus had to win to get through. And I think Juventus won it that year. And he was top player for him. And how United never put a bid in for him, that Alan Botsic, he was absolutely class. I think he scored the goal. We got beat 1-0. They qualified as runners-up to us. I think, and then they went on and winning or getting to the final.
97.
They went to a lot of finals, didn't they, Juve? I think they went to like.
I mean, they was as dominant at the time.
They only won it, I think, once
don't want to hear it,
but they went to like 4
but they
finals.
were fucking always there. They were unreal. And
were.
An English team not just beating them in Italy, it was unheard of. But coming from behind at 2-0, you think you're home and host, and that team just did not have we asked Jaap Stam to play against Inzaghi 1v1 on the halfway line, and just everyone else was fucking getting after it. And he went, "What? Right, cool."
Your mate was unreal in that game as well. Beckham was unreal. Like, everyone goes on about Keano, and rightly so. But David Beckham in that game, if you watch that performance, that season, like it's almost like he gets done underneath Beckham. You always point this out, like
he should have won it. He should have Ballon d'Or. I've got in the top 3.
Yeah. Every goal. No, he won second.
But I mean, should have won it.
Rivaldo robbed him. Like every game, like he scored those big goals.
You tell me a fucking a Ballon d'Or winner that doesn't get out of the Champions League group. Never heard of.
No, it's nonsense. No. It's lazy journalism voting like for him for Rivaldo.
I genuinely think all of the people who watched United, they only get the one vote, and they were split between Roy Keane, Jaap Stam, Dwight York, David Beckham.
Because that wasn't like didn't Owen win it in 2001 or something?
01, yeah.
Yeah. How?
Like, he scored 24 goals.
Like in all comps.
Literally, Marcus Rashford scored more goals last season than Michael Owen scored the year he won the Ballon d'Or.
And he won the fake treble.
And
they gave him the Ballon d'Or.
Proper fake, that, wasn't it?
Yeah. What was it? The UEFA, the League Cup, and the FA Cup.
Yeah.
And also in that FA Cup.
Is that when he beat
I'll never
Arsenal
forgive
2-1?
Thierry Henry for that game. Honestly.
Was that 2-1 at Cardiff?
Like a yellow and brown kid.
Arsenal had about 10 chances, like just. Henry missed so many sitters, I don't know what was up with him. And like obviously they did a smash and grab and won it, and he gets the Ballon d'Or.
Like, so I came down here before, and I was just saying, I'm just talking to some fucking plant pot on Twitter.
Go on.
Obviously I met Mary Earps at the FIFA Best Awards. Did a little interview with her for 5.
What's she like?
Sound?
Yeah.
We met her a couple of times. I'm with Farah.
Right.
Farah might as well be England football royalty, especially for the women's game.
Yeah, standard.
Right, so they've come over to where we are to come and chat and stuff. And I don't really watch United Women.
Okay.
So and it's not an interest of mine. So, but I don't dislike them.
No.
And I wish them well because they wear a fucking shirt.
Exactly.
I want them to win. Simple as that. So I knew she was up for the award, and I knew she was decent. She wins it. We do an interview afterwards, and then. I'm seeing it all this week with people. She shouldn't have even been fucking nominated. This and that. Like, honestly, couldn't actually give a fuck who wins the Sports Personality of the Year award.
It's nonsense.
Yeah, it's such a David Beckham won it in 2001 for what? For scoring an equaliser against Greece.
What do you fucking?
Because that's realistically what he won it for.
I've not got an issue with him winning it, but that year is a bit like why.
That was why he won it.
Yeah.
Michael Owen won it in '98.
That goal against Argentina.
In a game that we didn't win.
Saying a minute ago, Greg Rudetsky got to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon and won it. Or he got to the final.
People are like, Mary Earps shouldn't have even been nominated. Now I think she was Women's Super League Golden Glove. She was voted FIFA Best Goalkeeper.
Yeah.
She won that finalissima thing. She got to a World Cup final where she did save a penalty, and the fucking plan bots are like VAR was in that game.
Also,
if she was off the line, it would have been pulled back. And for starters, why are you now going on about it months afterwards? Yeah.
And
you
let's
fucking
have it right.
tube.
Mary Earps is recognisable. People know who she is.
Yeah.
Before she won this, if you put a picture on the telly, people go, "That's Mary Earps."
Well, if you look at it from what is the sport. I think Leon Edwards should have been nominated. People going on like fucking Frankie Dettori.
In a wheelchair.
What? No, the UFC fighter. Oh, right. So Frankie Dettori's not even done nothing too fucking impressive this year, and he was nominated.
Yeah.
Leon Edwards should have been nominated.
No,
but at the end of the day, it was a public vote. So you got fucking helmets like Piers Morgan going, this is a consequence of BBC's woke, leftist, fucking box-ticking agenda. And you go, mate, it was a public vote.
Yeah.
And did you vote?
Yeah.
Because if you didn't vote, shut the fuck up.
Like, why?
I didn't vote, and I don't care.
Yeah, I don't either. And I didn't. Like, you're right. I honestly, people lose their mind over this shit, and then, like you say, they're not voted and at the moaning. And also, what difference does that really make in your life?
And if it's a sports personality award, and the old joke is, well, Andy Murray's one and he's not got a personality. Michael Owen's one, he's not got a personality.
Yeah.
People always throw that one out, right? However, Mary Earps did actually fucking pop into the public consciousness in a big way in 2023 because of what England women have achieved, because of getting to that cup final. My missus had it on. She didn't like football, but she put it on to have a watch of that while it was on the final. It was Australia, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
So, I think Mary Earps is recognisable as a sports fucking personality.
We went to the derby.
Therefore,
I went to the Manchester derby, the women's derby at Old Trafford. My kids all know who she is. Like, they're all buzzing. They're not like particular fans of the women's game. They watch the men's game more than the women's.
We had Ella Toon in the hotel with a family.
Yeah.
Absolutely getting recognised left, right and centre, getting married, what a diamond, signing stuff for pictures, you know what I mean? And
It's just the whole outrage thing and this whole like.
Well, it doesn't surprise like
people going in about wokeism and all this and talking. It's just fucking bore off, man.
Do you know what I always think? Like, I'll always listen to ex-players when they play for United or City. They've made a living out of the game, but that Piers Morgan. He goes on like he had the left foot of Maradona, the yelling ability of Joe Jordan. I bet he was a right tosspot on a football pitch.
He's never been on a football pitch.
I'd love to just go right through the back and just smash his skull.
I don't think he's played Sunday League.
No, but he goes on about, he's trying to players.
He's called Piers for starters.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I guarantee he couldn't do 2 keepy-uppies if his fucking life depended on it. Do you know what I mean? But he's there. And he does the whole thing of like, just saying whatever's controversial.
Licking his ass.
Yeah, he's honestly, and he gets a lot of like.
Slaughtered Ronaldo and was licking his ass.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what he does.
He's just a fucking absolute two-faced ball bag. Yeah. From every fucking job he's ever had, he's just this celebrity fucking. All he wants to do is fucking emu off every fucking celebrity he can get anywhere near, and just fucking lay it on. His whole weird obsession with Meghan Markle, like he thought she was going to ride off into the sunset with me. Get her fucking.
I know, man. He met her once for a drink and she didn't return his calls. Now he started a hate campaign against her for
Have you seen how weird it is though when he's like, he brings his missus in and his missus is like, yeah, she did that. And you're like,
mate, what's up with you? What is up with all these people?
There's no mirrors in your house. You think you had a chance with Meghan Markle? She's absolutely banging.
Also, like, if you like your missus saw that you was obsessed with this woman for the 10 years, would she not be concerned? Would she not be a bit like, what's going on here? Like, don't you need to drop it now? It's just he's just a weird guy. Piers
you realise you're talking utter macca on telly.
Yeah. Like everyone can see this and everyone can hear what you're saying. Get a grip.
The proof's in the pudding when he walks off GMTV's and being a right mad ass.
Yeah.
And then when
the Weatherman put it on him.
The Weatherman put him on him.
Bro, she never talks about you. She never mentions you ever. She's never said one thing about you publicly. Yet you go on and on and on about her every day. And he went, oh, I've got nothing to say here, so I'm getting off. When you can't even debate your own weatherman, get a grip, man. Pathetic, that. Seriously.
Anyway, I've been on the fuck Piers Morgan campaign since he
weren't you like one of the founder members of it? Like, didn't you used to dedicate your early days of Twitter to
I used to have something called a Frank Lampard list, right?
Go on.
And there was only 3 people on it.
Right, Piers Morgan's one.
Frank Lampard, hence the name.
Yeah.
Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
And some proper fucking public school mummy's boy tosspot off The Apprentice in about 2007. Don't worry about it. It's very niche, but it was a fucking dick. Now, the rules were, it was a Facebook page. The rules were, if you like the page, you agree to the terms and conditions therein. Yeah. And the terms and conditions therein, which are, and I broke these rules because I didn't do it when I saw Frank Lampard, on site, Scalzi reducer with a minimum 25-yard run-up.
Right, okay.
That was the rules.
Right.
So it's a lot of considerations to go on the list.
Was you all right though with Frank Lampard when you met him?
Frank Lampard was an absolute ledge.
To be fair, do you remember that time when he was linked with United and he was quite complimentary?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And also, I like the fact he gave Klopp grief. Because when he gave Klopp grief, it was funny what he said.
Yeah.
You've won one fucking title and you're giving it the big one.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was proper cockney, but he was actually pretty good. Do you know what I mean? So I'm really.
Top
I know he
player.
played for City and that, but I'm
top
not really.
Top playing in his time, wasn't he?
Lampard.
Top player.
He was booked in for a medical at United.
Yeah.
Really?
And he only got unbooked in for it after he signed somewhere else, so it must have been really fucking close.
That must be West Ham to Chelsea, innit?
Yeah, it's got
no.
When it was a free transfer.
So this is Chelsea to City?
Or New York City, or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, when they said, he's signed for New York. Oh no, hang on a minute, he hasn't, he's signed for City.
Yeah.
But the 2 different clubs.
Don't worry about that. You're not going to see any shenanigans like that when Ruben Neves turns up at Newcastle next week.
Mate, Webby, it's always been a pleasure.
Hey, sure, we're not finishing yet. What's these questions saying? I'll read them out.
Go on. Someone says you're like the Rain Man of football.
I'm not, am I?
Yeah.
I'm not. There's so many more people.
Football facts. You are a bit random though with some of the facts, you know. McCullough's like that as well with certain goals and stuff. And you go back about 50 years with some
I had
of
too
your
many fucking
stats.
concussions as a kid.
I've
got big black holes.
Mate. I can't. Everything molds into one.
Verum says these boys are unbearable when they get into politics. Stick to football, boys. 1, no, shut the fuck up. Right. 2, what politics?
But right, hang on a minute. You know me, I never get political, but we haven't even spoke about politics tonight. What is Piers Morgan political?
He's a dick.
He's a fucking knobhead. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
But anyway, yeah. So in I think it was 2004, 2000. It was during the Iraq War when he fabricated those images and put them on about 13 pages at the front of the Mirror.
Yeah.
And then I mean, you should have seen right from the fucking start. Yeah. Oh, the prisoner had an Iraq football shirt on. Do you want the snide ones as well with an Iraq flag on? Yeah. Just to really hammer it home. Yeah. Like, you do better forgeries.
I see, like, this is the brass neck of him, right? Because he, like, goes on about how he's disrespected the veterans and all this. Like, when he did that.
His brother was in the army.
Jesus Christ.
Very high up as well. Can you imagine that fucking Christmas dinner?
Yeah.
There was lads literally got set on fire after that happened in Iraq.
Right.
He'll never be forgiven for me. He will get fucking skulls reduced on the spot.
That's
right behind you.
Shocking. But he's managed to sort of get involved in the football conversation somehow when he knows fuck all about football, and I don't even think he's that much of an Arsenal fan, to be honest with you. I don't think he cares that much. It's just a publicity thing for him.
John McAfee says Lewis Hamilton won it for driving. I tweeted this yesterday. Zara Phillips won it for show jumping. Ricky Ant at the time had just won his third world title, and he was holding 3 world titles at the time. Meanwhile, Zara Phillips, for a bit of horse dancing, have one of those.
And that's just because you're the Queen's cousin or something, innit? Like, horse riding. Who gives a fuck about that? No disrespect. It weren't even like horse racing, was it? No. Was it like dressage or something?
Yeah, dressage.
Like, what? Come on.
What work are you doing here?
Come on, man.
That looks like a horse.
Let's be realistic, right? If you're honestly that bothered about who won a sports personality here, you need to fucking give your head a wobble. Because it is absolutely inconsequential. I couldn't give a shit. Do you know what I mean? People lost their mind when Giggsy won it, didn't they? Do you remember?
Yeah, he won Player of the Year as well, which in 2009, that was such a lifetime achievement. Right? I remember watching Nanny come home for him once, Birmingham away, probably about 2007 or 8, and I remember saying to me, oh man, it's the last game he'll ever play for us, that.
Yeah.
Done. And to be fair, he only did another 7 years.
Exactly, so you're quite accurate. Bro, I got you one better than that, right? Do you remember the 2005 FA Cup final? Where he came on for the last minute? 2005, no, against Arsenal when we got beat on penalties.
Yes.
And I remember saying then, he's done.
Wasn't he like 32?
Yeah.
So I remember saying then.
Battered him that day.
I said
Van Persie get sent off.
For them?
Someone got sent off, didn't they? At Cardiff.
Can't remember.
They got sent off right at the end.
Because everyone uses that picture, don't they? Of Keane, Ronaldo, and
remember the days, and you're like, no, we lost that fucking game.
After dominating the game.
Scholes' penalty.
Oh, mate, that was horrible, that game. That season, right, was probably, even compared to last season with them lot winning that, 2005 was the worst season ever.
United didn't get team of the season in 1999. Do you know what I mean?
Who got it?
Probably the Cambridge fucking boat team or something. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Fucking who knows? Who cares? Yeah, that 2005 season was horrible, wasn't it? Because the Scousers came back from 3-0 down in the Champions League final. Chelsea went turbo in the league. Yeah. And like the record number of points looked like they were there to stay.
We come out
third or something, and then lost the FA Cup final on penalties. That season can get right in the fucking bin.
We lost George Best too that year.
Jesus Christ!
What a shit year!
What a shit year!
Yeah, I remember the front of United We Stand, which had all of the list of everything that had fucking happened at the back end. Glazers.
Glazers came in 2005 as well. Yeah, how can I forget that?
Glazers, we lost George Best. Like it was fucking horrendous.
Can I ask you something? Genuinely, like, someone told me before, City are playing in Summit over in Brazil or whatever it is. I forget. Like, I'm being serious. Immune to whatever they do now.
Jay, all you got to do is just associate them with 115 charges and go.
I don't like it. Doesn't hit.
I don't count those titles.
No, like the Scousers getting through to a League Cup final or League Cup semi. It bothers me a little bit because I'm like, they're probably going to win that. That's annoying. City, someone's like, oh, City are going to win the World Club Cup or whatever.
Yeah, don't count
it. Really? Who cares? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel real.
Do you know what it is? It's when some trust fund kid tells you he's bought a Ferrari.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, good for fucking you. Webby comes and tells me he's bought a Ferrari. My head's going to fall off.
Yeah, what you up to? Got some
fucking mate.
Bastard, mate. Yeah. Fingers in a few pies, you kid. Like, that's what I mean. I'm like...
that check cleared?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm just so fucking, like, detached from what they do now. It just feels irrelevant, honestly. I know people go, oh, you're just being bitter, Jay, and you're saying that.
And Joe, even if it is, give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm just
That's
like,
the whole idea. Like, people are like, oh, why Joe always going about Liverpool? Because they're our rivals.
Yeah.
And without rivals, this is a really weird pastime.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to be honest with you.
No, it is. Like,
what, am I, the fucking cheerleader of a fan club for a load of blokes?
No, man, come on.
What? Yeah. It's mad. It's genuinely fucking mad. Especially now some of them are half my age. Like, imagine they weren't famous and I was just all day, every day, about these blokes that I don't know. Just think how fucking mental it is. Do you know Just think how fucking mental it is, right?
You'd be like Piers Morgan with Meghan Markle. People be like, what is wrong with Steve, man?
Yeah, it literally is that. It's literally that. But the fact that obviously it is a shared collection and a hobby, and that there's hundreds of thousands of people share this hobby and connection worldwide means that for some reason it ain't weird. But let's be honest, it's a bit fucking weird. Yeah. And without rivalry, it's even weirder. Yeah. Like if I support Liverpool today. I support United tomorrow. What? Like no, like you can't have that. You got to entrench, and the rivalry gives it the fucking flavour and the spice, man. Yeah. Like, there you go.
Before we go, don't forget, right? We've got Dublin on the 28th. Me and him, and Wes Brown, and Adam McCullough, and Joe Smith. We're going to be there for a live event. Come down if you can. Be a right laugh. We'll meet everyone. We'll have a laugh. We'll do a bit of back and forth. You can tell us some stories. Do a Q&A with Wes Brown.
And I won't be ill this time either.
Yeah, he was ill last time. He still soldiered on, but he'll be there. He'll be fully on it. So come and check that out. There's a link in the description. Big thank you as well to Manscaped. Also as well, we've got the 12 days of Paddock. If you've not done so already, get over to the members section, join the members section, and from Christmas, I think Christmas Day onwards, we'll be giving away some prizes, a big prize at the end of it for our members. Free prize draw.
So
you get extra content. What?
That's the main prize.
A night with you and Steve, yeah? Mate, tell you what, fucking hell. That'll be the first and last prize you ever get. It's going out with you two on the piss.
A good time. We're flying back at a good time the following day. It's
like tea time, innit? Yeah. So is it going to be you two? McCullough,
so I was like the first
Wes
when he's
Brown.
like, "Here's what time you flying back." I was like, "Let me have a look at that."
Yeah,
that'll
do.
There's nothing worse than getting up. Like, where was we? Fucking Copenhagen for that game.
Oh yeah.
I had 3 hours in bed.
Fuck that.
3 hours in bed. Woke up like,
mate. Yeah. So if you get over to Dublin, come and join in with the shenanigans. If not, go and check out that member section. Don't forget as well to go and check out Manscaped. 2. Steve, before we go, what are you up to this weekend?
Christmas, innit?
Saturday getting a game for Paddock?
No, called off.
Shock.
Mate, it's like fucking 4 on a bounce now. That's
racking them up.
Quite frustrating. Yeah. I might go climb a mountain tomorrow. And
that's not a metaphor. That's literally what you're going to do?
Yeah, I might do, yeah.
Okay, sound. If you're not, you can give us a post-match reaction if you watch the game.
Yeah, I'm going to... Obviously, I've not got West Ham. Not at that time.
Oh, is that West Ham?
Fucking hell.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, what a load of dicks.
That, don't you?
Yeah. Probably just watch the match. Then I might take a bit of that boxing in tomorrow. The boxing's on.
They're all fighting, aren't they?
I was supposed to go.
Starts about 4 o'clock, doesn't it?
Me and Ash were supposed to go. And it was like... Well, there was no fee for starters.
Right.
And it's 4 days we had to go for before... For TNT as well. You're like, you're a fucking network. And there's no fee and you want me to go for 4 days before Christmas. I'm about no.
What's his work experience? Yeah, right. No thanks.
So as much as it would have been a cool opportunity, and I do like getting the opportunities like that sometimes to go and watch a fight in Saudi Arabia would have been cool. Yeah. But at the end of the day...
Why 4 days before?
Well, it's 4 days to get back on Christmas Eve.
Course,
flying into Heathrow at tea time Christmas Eve. No. I was like, mate, no, I don't think so.
No. So that's it. I'm going to watch a bit of the fighting. Go and see my mum Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, nice chilled at home. Few drinks.
What's your Christmas dinner? Go on, talk me through.
What is the... Not having a Christmas dinner, Steve.
Really?
Not having one this year. I'm going to have a nice fry up in the morning, the fullet. Then about 2 bells, I'm going to slam a bit of duck in the oven. And then get myself a curry, because we've all that Christmas dinner, washing pots and cooking and all that. Sling the duck in, do the duck in, get a curry. Happy days.
Fair enough. What's your ideal Christmas plate? I want to know. Because I started this yesterday with Ash. He's a fucking vegan, so we didn't... He went nut roast, and then the conversation fell to pieces. So, I want to know what's on your plate.
Christmas? Right, I'm having the lot, mate, except sprouts. Like everything, like shitload of turkey. Love loads of gravy as well, man. It's all about the gravy. Because part of the problem with Christmas dinner is sometimes things aren't always hot, are they?
No.
Do you know what I mean? But you just have loads of hot gravy everywhere. It sorts that right out, so I'm not asked. So, loads of gravy, loads of turkey, loads of roast potatoes. Partial to, don't mind a bit of carrot and parsnip and all that, but no sprouts. What about you?
Yeah, I don't mind mixing the meats.
Oh yeah. Good shout. I forgot about.
You've got to get the turkey in.
Yeah.
It's got to be the nice juicy parts of the turkey because it does get a bit dry sometimes. Turkey. Yeah. So I'm going for, maybe we might go with a little bit of thigh, maybe or something. Just something that's going to be a bit more juicy. The beef usually, my mum will do the beef. You can get some decent ones where it's a bit like a burnt end almost, because just the regular, it's been done to fuck. Like, it got overcooked, so we're not going to fuck with that too much. There'll be gammon in the mix. It's not my scene. You know, I'm left wing, so we're going to leave that. I'm all about the Aunt Bessie stuffing balls, though. Ooh. They are to die for. Bro. We've got to have them. Like you said, twat it in gravy. To the point where people at the table are like, do you want to say something like
that? Yeah, you all right here or what?
I'm a big Marifat pea fan. Ooh. Not a garden pea fan. Ooh. I'm a Marifat pea kind of guy. That's proper pea, that.
Yeah.
We want to get some roast veg in there. Maybe a carrot or two. Something that's been done nice like that. I'm going to go with the roasties.
Yeah, love the roasties.
We're not going to fuck with the mash. Are we in prison? No, we're going to leave the mash.
No, I'm not.
You're just going to overface yourself. You're just going to fill yourself up, and realistically, you want to save it for the good stuff. Your pigs in blankets. You're talking.
The pigs in the blankets are what I missed.
The pigs in blankets. We've got to get them in the mix.
You've got to have pigs in blanket at Christmas, innit?
Yeah. I normally have one, get the 3 bird rolls, but this year I'm just like saying, bit of duck, then a cudder, and then that's it, mate.
A lot of people have curry now on Christmas, isn't it?
Fern says you have a Thanksgiving dinner for Christmas. We do. Now that confused me growing up. That Americans have their Turkey Day as Thanksgiving.
Who had it first?
I have no idea. But yeah, basically, I think what Thanksgiving dinner is in America is a Christmas dinner in England. I think the traditional one was roast beef, right? That was the move.
Right.
Roast beef and
don't know, pal.
I mean, that makes sense. I think that we've always been associated with roast beef, haven't we? Like, that's an English thing where it's like an English delicacy is roast beef. But I couldn't tell you.
Turkeys aren't native to England, are they?
Norwich. Beautiful, really beautiful.
Bernard Matthews. I didn't say Bernard Manning. Bernard Matthews.
Beautiful, really beautiful.
I reckon Bernard Manning had a food hygiene rating. State of his fucking club.
You know, you want to go past it now?
He used to be like the most famous City fan. People like him and Curly Watts. Do you know what I mean? Like, now it's fucking everywhere, aren't they? Honestly.
Well, who is the famous City fans? Them two Herberts who live in London?
Yeah, well, they love Manchester that much. We fucked off to London in
about 1997.
Yeah,
who else?
About 1953. So there's definitely maybe
that other clown from Coronation Street who got binned. The one who found one of the Ripper bodies, didn't he?
What?
You know that?
Oh, Bruce Jones.
Bruce Jones.
Yeah.
He's a Bertie, innit?
Is he a Bertie?
He's a Bertie.
Who's Bruce Jones?
He was mates with Paul Massey, wasn't he, as well?
Yeah.
He was at his funeral.
Who's Bruce Jones?
He used to play Les Battersby.
Oh, Les Battersby.
He found one of the Yorkshire Rippers victims.
Some draws on him.
Is it?
But he's now in Stockport, and that's where he got sacked.
Did he find one? Or
well, yeah, bloody hell. Old Rose lead back to Droylsden, don't they? Let's not go there, yeah. But I didn't know he was a blue, yeah.
I think he's a bit. I think he is, yeah. Like,
Goodfella Productions says ham and prawns in Australia. You lot and your spiders and your snakes can fuck off. Honestly.
Ham and prawns? That is disgusting. Christmas dinner? Nah, never. I mean, it's something different, I suppose. Any more?
Yeah, someone said fish is native to the sea. People still eat it. All right, but you know what I mean?
Right.
Everyone who lives on the land can eat a fish. You know, it's like, obviously, like the traditional English. If turkeys were native to America, and I think they are, I don't think they're a native. Like, because what's the native animals in England? It's rabbit, it's deer. I don't even think chicken is.
No.
I think that got imported from somewhere. I assume cows are, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I think sheep must be. I reckon you're looking at sheep, you're looking at rabbit. Turkey, you're looking at deer. I think that's your British native animals. So turkey. Or maybe a goose. I think people used to eat goose on Christmas Day.
What do you do for Christmas Day, producer Ethan?
Belly pork.
Belly pork?
Belly pork?
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
yeah.
A bottle of a nugget brew, lad.
Hey.
Rabbit isn't native to the UK, really?
We've got fucking loads of them, haven't we?
Rabbits were imported by the Romans? No fucking way.
Really?
Yeah, they was, yeah.
Were they?
Were you there?
Might have been.
Do you remember? Hey, is that around
the first turkeys are believed to have been brought to Britain in 1526 by a Yorkshireman named William Strickland.
Fucking Yorkshireman getting involved.
Yorkshire puds as well.
Yorkshire puds, all right.
Like,
fun of them. Anyway,
Webby looks like he's lagging it.
Anyway, I'm going to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Obviously, if you're in Dublin, I'll see you there. You can get us a pint.
I think Besiktas have just had a point, unless this is a blag in the comments, which it could be. What? Someone in the comments has said Besiktas are appointing Solskjaer as their new manager.
Now, I knew he was on the verge of being accepted a job or being offered a job. Could be right. Could be right.
Oh, well, I was going to say...
Who's it from?
I can't confirm this because it's from Sport Bible, so it may as well have been written on the toilet door.
In shit.
Yeah. But he says he's apparently been offered a return to management. I don't think they're fucking saying where, to be honest with you. It's one of those where you have to click on about 8 pages till they give you the answer. But it's an interesting one, that. Because I always thought he might be waiting out, Ollie, to see if...
He's got his trout farm
See if he
now,
gets
hasn't
the fucking United job in about 3 months.
Genuinely. Do you know what I mean?
He's got his trout farm now over in there. He loves it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Did you chat to him in that?
Not really. But he told me about it when he was over. He's got his trout farm. He loves it over there. And Keno was over there for a week with him. You wouldn't think they're best of mates, would you?
Who, Keane and Solskjaer?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Mad, but there you go.
Roy Keane, I can imagine Roy Keane fishing, both the happiest and angriest man in the world. Proper buzzing, no one's fucking talking to him, sitting there, fucking grand, right? And then the minute something goes west with a fish, just fucking absolutely losing his melon, booting the boxes over, fucking maggots, fucking...
Right. I've got to go to the Trafford Centre. I'm getting mad. I'm getting told.
Pleasure, lads.
I can't pretend I'm on my way because we're live on a fucking video.
Been a pleasure as normal, and I'll see you in a few days.
Yeah. Over there, man. Hey, we can be like 2010 all over again, whenever it was.
Are you on a Guinness or are you keeping it?
You're out if you're paying. Fucking drink out. No, I'll be having a few.
Right, come and check us out in Dublin. Go and check out Steve's channel. Go and check out Webby and O'Neill. Go and check everything out. Go and check out Manscaped. Go and check out the 12 Days of Paddock. That's been Stephen Howson. I've been Jay Motty. That's been Webby. Thanks for watching.